Hello and welcome to the Little Historians Magazine TV. Today we're going to be making some maps. Now you can create your own magical world, you can make up your own map, but I'm going to be showing you some Viking settlements and some Anglo-Saxon settlements because that's what our latest edition of the magazine is about. So first you're going to need to draw out your map in pencil, then go over it with a really thick pen like a felt tip, and then later on, once you've drawn over it, you're going to get a damp tea bag and dab it all over because that makes it look super old. So come closer. First I'm going to do a map that shows you where the Vikings invaded and then settled in Britain. If you've signed up to be a member of the magazine, you can read all about the invasions too. But for now, here's a quick overview. The Vikings travelled to England because it had good soil to grow crops compared to the cold countries where they came from in Scandinavia, which was Denmark, Norway and Sweden. They travelled over in their longboats that could carry 60 men, and even used to follow crows as they flew to dry land. They invaded or raided from the years 700 to 1000. That's only roughly though. They went to other places like Russia, and Leif Erikson discovered America, so you can add them to your map too if you like. I'm just doing Britain though. In 789, the Vikings landed in Wessex, and later on they went to attack Ireland and Scotland, so they're quite spread out. And it wasn't until 1042 that the English managed to defeat the Vikings, but then they were invaded by Normans, who were really just descendants of Vikings who settled in France, so we can't seem to escape the Viking rule. But I'm sure you know all about the Norman king who invaded here, because we spoke about him a lot in our last series of videos. The next map I'm making shows you the different Anglo-Saxon settlements. The Anglo-Saxons divided England into kingdoms, each with its own royal family. The 5 most known or the most powerful Anglo-Saxon kingdoms were Northumbria, Mercia, Wessex, Kent and East Anglia. But Anglo-Saxon England wasn't just divided into kingdoms, it was also divided into tribes. The Jutes, the Angles and the Saxons. The Jutes were the smallest and they settled in Kent. The Angles and Saxons, however, were bigger and spread across the different kingdoms. They came from across the North Sea and became the first English kings. Egbert was the first Anglo-Saxon English king of the people to rule England in the year 802, and the last was Harold II, who died in 1066, in a battle you'll have definitely heard of if you've been watching our videos. The Anglo-Saxons ruled England for over 300 years, and we know about them because of the Anglo-Saxon Chronicles, basically a history book written by people who lived at the time. We also know about them because archaeologists find lots of interesting things, like swords, bowls, and even toys. And there we have it, we've got our Viking raiders and our Anglo-Saxon kingdom maps. Now once the tea's dried you can crumple them up to make them look even older. I think that could have come from the Viking times. I think so. Thank you so much for watching, we really hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to tag us in your photos if you recreate this craft and subscribe so you can see our next videos. Bye!